Finally we have something coming to the market that we've been asking about for ages. You know what it is?
NT600.
What?
Let me show you the NT600. So this is the big brother to the NT300 that we know and love. 3,000 watt power compared to 1,300 watt power. And we've given it some really awesome upgrades. A color LCD screen with the most important information taking up the most real estate on the screen. So you got state of charge right up front and center. That's the first thing you want to see when you glance back at the screen. How much charge do I have left? We have GPS speed readout right here and throttle percent. So you can really dial in how you're using the motor, and you don't need to get directly over the screen to see it. You can see it a lot better at an angle. And it locks into position at 3 spots. So if you want to lock it up and stand and operate the motor, you can do that with ease. You can offset the tiller handle to accommodate, center seating, or if you want to stand in the center right in line with the motor. That throttle, that tiller handle is right at your hip instead of at the center of your back. So it locks in, you can adjust it to either side. The weight of the motor is 52 pounds, and it's got a carry handle built right into the shaft of it. You can remove that carry handle if you want, but as you carry the handle via this handle at the shaft here, the motor is perfectly balanced. So we've placed that just at the center balance point, so it's effortless to carry. It is 52 pounds, which is significantly heavier than the NT300, but it's still pretty light and transportable, especially with the way we've designed the ergonomics. One thing that people are really going to appreciate is it's got a deep handle that you can grab a hold of to tilt the motor. So you just grab the back of the cowling, pull that up. So it's got finger recesses. You can stick your whole hand in there and really just pull it up and tilt the motor up and lock it if you need to. If you have it on the NS130 skiff, when that comes available and you want to pull or push around a flat, you can tilt that up and lock it, and it's easy to do from inside the boat. So that's one big improvement there. As you can see, it's an animal. This thing's big.
Let's see.
Whoa! I don't know.
It's churning the water. Whoa.
It looks nice spinning a little bit. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty proud of this. It's gonna be a game changer for small skiffs and things like that.
Can you put that on the air skiff that you have?
Yeah, the NS130, we'll go show you that next. That's gonna be available this fall. This is gonna be an early 25 release. It's gonna retail for $19.99. So just under that $2,000 price point. I think that's a great value for the performance.
Have you tested on the air skiff?
I personally have not tested it on the air skiff, but I'm going to be putting a lot of time in with the NT600 on the NS130. So that's what you're calling the air skiff. We call it NS130. That stands for NewPort Skiff 13 foot. So
how fast do you think it's gonna go on that one?
I think it will go 10 miles an hour plus.
Because the NT300
the
did
top speed on that's
7.
8 miles.
5.
Yeah, 7.5, 8 miles an hour for some, depending on how your load's balanced.
Andres probably gonna do 8 miles an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's light. So,
but I'm curious. This thing is really gonna push that NewPort skiff, the NS130. It's gonna push it incredibly well.
I think it's gonna go over 10 miles an hour.
I think you might be right.
So how do you power this thing?
This requires 48 volt power. So there's 2 ways you can do it. You can either run 2 of our 24 volt 50 amp hour low pro lithium batteries in series when those come out, or so you can run 2 24s in series to get 48, or we've got this 48 volt Bluetooth lithium battery that's a traditional battery shape that will power this. So
it's a here? You have it here?
Yeah, it's on the back wall where the batteries are.
We check it out now. So that's just like a 50 an hour? 40?
It is. Let's go check it out. I'll show you.
Let's go.
This is it down here. 48 volt, 55 amp hour. Handle on either side.
How heavy is that?
Our Bluetooth technology built in.
Yeah, 55. I was close.
This is 42 pounds.
I was close. And these are the older, kind of like.
These are set to release later fall this year. We've got 12 volt 100 amp hour, 24 volt 50 amp hour, and 36 volt 50 amp hour. So that 36 volt battery was what was powering this NS130 yesterday on the water at the demo. We finished the day with all those people running all day long at 100%. We finished the day with right around 70% battery left on the 36 volt 50 amp hour. So I was super pleased with that. That was.
It's lithium lasts forever, for sure.
It does.
This is the 24.
This is a 24.
So you basically will get two of these.
23 pounds. Yep. You'll stack them together, and these nest really nicely on top of one another. If you feel the bottom of this, it locks in, and so you put one on top of the other and then use our series wiring kit and you snap right into the plugs. You don't need tools or anything. It's fast and seamless to connect, and then you got 48 volt power in addition to two 24s. So
what will be the run time, because those two together will be almost as much as this?
Yes.
Like, would it be like an hour maximum speed or 45 minutes? Like, what will be if you go maximum?
I'm not sure. I'll have to get back to you on the math. Maybe Ramel knows better on that. You should ask him.
He probably knows for sure.
He probably knows for sure.
So let's go back here. All right. So what will be the benefits of having the combination of that motor, 6 horsepower electric, and the battery weight is how much you said?
So the whole package is about 100 pounds.
100 pounds.
The battery's about 50 pounds. This is also 50. This is 52 pounds. So the whole motor battery package is about 100 pounds.
But it's modular. It's modular.
It's modular, so you can move the battery weight all the way forward if you wanted, if you needed to balance your load like that.
Now the benefit of electric motors is, first of all, no gas, no crazy sound. It's not noisy at all.
No. It's brushless direct drive, so there's no gearing to maintain. It's virtually maintenance free. I recommend a freshwater rinse and a wipe down, and then lubricating and treating the metal components with a little anti-corrosive treatment periodically, and that's really about it. Charge your battery. And
so like what I was saying the other day, you just, before you go on the fishing trip, you just turn it on, and if it turns on, it works. With a gas, it may turn on, but it still doesn't work. Like, it doesn't propel you.
It's true. There's a lot of maintenance that goes into gas outboards. So that's one of the pain points that the electric propulsion solves.
So basically, that battery will be about $2,000.
The battery,
1,800 maybe.
Josh, what's the retail on the 48?
Still working on that.
Okay.
But what about the 24?
So the low pro 24 is $799.
So $1,600, doubling it. I mean, it could be more.
Right.
But like, yeah.
Well, if you did two of those 24s, it's $1,600.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if you want a dedicated battery, I think it's best, since you're gonna have the wiring perfectly, just a quick connect. It's best to have the two small ones. So.
Well, then you also get two 24-volt batteries out of it. So if you're an NK180 Pro user,
which I am, and it's really good, by the way, you should totally buy one.
Thanks.
And yeah, it's better, it's easier to carry, and at the end of the day, you're getting the same current, the same output. Like I will go 224 instead of. And
when you see the connections to the terminals on the low pro lithium battery, I mean, nothing this good has been done with batteries yet before.
The dinghy, legally, how much? I keep calling it dinghy, I'm sorry. The air skiff, legally, what is it rated for?
650 pound capacity.
And in terms of power?
Up to 10 horse.
10.
Yeah.
So, man, that's it. That combination is better than going. I love the NT, but I mean, if you're getting a dinghy,
If you're looking for high performance, this NT600 and the NS130 skiff is going to be the ultimate combo for small boat.
You basically have the like a kayak, the ability of launching anywhere, right? Because we just covered that you could carry little pieces and you're not killing yourself,
right.
But you could go as fast as like a normal boat. I mean, 10 miles an hour, that's kind of boat-like.
It is boat-like, and it's as fast as you want to go in a small watercraft, especially if you're an angler. You know, driving around fast everywhere for an angler doesn't usually work to your benefit. So
no,
you'll have the choice to go fast when you want to, but the stealth and efficiency at the low speed.
That's something that a lot of people are missing out, because if you have a gas, especially a 6 horsepower, it's gonna idle maybe 3 miles an hour. That could idle, well, it doesn't idle.
Very low. You could run it on 2% if you wanted.
Exactly, 2%, so you're going at 0.3 miles an hour maybe, 0.5? So you could go really slow, and it's silent. Like, I know we're in a show, but it's like I don't hear it. Okay, let's bump it up. You hear the water, but you don't hear the motor. Like, this is crazy.
The bigger surfaces allow even quieter operation.
Because it's not like a drum. The drum has like tiny little motors, so they have to spin really fast. This one is a bigger motor, doesn't have to spin that fast.
It makes it so quiet.
Wow.
Truly silent.
It's special, man. I was asking for this. Like, thank you for answering my well, I wasn't praying, but
look at this thing.
Wow. So we touched on the dinghy a lot. I released a video, it's doing well on the water demo, and you appear on it. But
let's go. You want to go detailed on that?
Exactly.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go detailed. But let me go ahead and see if I could take a thumbnail. Andres, smile. All right. Let's go ahead and check the dinghy.